Will the Pittsburgh Steelers offense be better this upcoming season? The Pittsburgh Steelers made some moves in free agency and in the draft to help the offense take that next jump that it needs to take. Now it's up to Matt Canada to put it all together. It's early in OTAs, but some of the players have already seen some changes in the offense. Here's what Mason Rudolph had to say about what he's seen so far. Now, I know Mason Rudolph is a third-string quarterback, but Mason Rudolph's been there the longest out of all the quarterbacks, and he knows what's going on. So here's what Mason had to say, about the early changes. Now, he's saying that, it's not a big change, not reinventing it, but he does see some things that can make them better. So a few things that come to mind that I'm hoping that he's seeing early in OTAs, which the Steelers should have, could have did a little bit more last year in the offense, is deep shots. You gotta go deep, man. You gotta stretch the field. You gotta keep the defense honest by taking that shot. The Steelers wasn't taking those shots, and you can see the way the defense was playing the Pittsburgh Steelers. The guys there wasn't no corners backpedaling. They were staying put. They wasn't scared of no one burning them deep. So now you have to put that in the offense for this year. You have to take those deep shots, and attacking the middle of the field, man. You got to attack that middle. You got Patty Fry. You got some other guys. Freiermuth, you brought back Gentry. So, and you got a new piece. You got Allen Robinson, slot. You got to attack that middle. Calvin Austin, he's a guy that can do a little bit of both. You can get him across the middle in a little slot move, or you can send him deep. Either way. Darnell Washington, like I said, they did some moves in the draft, and that was one of them. Bringing in a big tight end, 6'7" guy. Send him across the middle. Bunch set with 3 tight ends. You send one across, 2 across, and 1 out. Either way, it doesn't matter. So you have the pieces to do those 2 things, that the Steelers wasn't doing enough of last year. And you need some hot reads, man. Pat Freiermuth said, there wasn't a hot read for him last year, and that has to change. You got a guy like that, you got a tight end like that could produce. You need some hot reads. And now you have 3 big tight ends. You got fast guy, Calvin Austin. You bring in another guy with Allen Robinson. So, man, and it's important, for the Steelers to make that jump, man. I know Omar Khan, there was a interview with Omar Khan, and he was asked about the defense. They said, how he feel about the defense, and his answer was they have to score more points. He's asked about the defense, and Omar Khan said, man, we just have to score more points. So he's letting you know. He's letting you know right there from the jump, and this was before OTAs, all that, man, that it's going to be all eyes are on Matt Canada this year. From the GM, the coaches, they're giving him everything that he needs to take that jump in points per game, first downs. Everything should be up this year, for the Pittsburgh Steelers on the offensive side, with everything that has been given to Matt Canada this offseason, man. I mean, bringing in offensive linemen left and right, so to try to secure a strong line season out. It's a tough division, and it's just a tough AFC, just tough period, tough conference. So, all the depth pieces everywhere. So I mean, hopefully he doesn't try to get too creative and try to reinvent the wheel. I know he feels the pressure. He heard the talks last year, people calling for his job, people saying he has to go, people surprised and mad that he was brought back. I know he heard all of that. And then, people know what Matt Canada look like. I know he probably goes out and grocery stores and people just giving him looks, and, maybe it trickles down to the kids, and, people saying, hey, can your dad call a better game? You never know. So I know he's feeling the pressure. And what Mason said early in OTAs is a sign that Matt Canada is trying to step up the offense, utilize the pieces that he has, that he has given to him, this year, and the pieces that he already had. You still got George Pickens. You can use George Pickens on the deep shots as well. George Pickens have shown that he's a freak of nature, man, and he's going to catch the ball, whether it's on the sideline. He can make those tough catches. You get his feet in bounds. One hand. However you need to make the play, he's going to make the play. So you can send George Pickens deep. Send him on those go routes along with Calvin Austin. I think those two guys will be the best go route receivers. And Darnell, Big Darnell, and Patty Fry, and Zach Gentry across the middle. Hot reads. Let's go. You got it. You got what you need. So it's going to be interesting to see what Matt Canada does this year. And people's going to look at the production. They're going to compare these numbers this year to last year's points per game, first downs, the whole 9 yards. So the offense has been, he added a few wrinkles in it so far. So everybody's going to be curious to see what it looks like come game time. So Matt Canada changing up the offense a little bit. What you guys think about that? Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bells to get all the new videos. And until next time, I'm out.